What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and this channel is called Thomas's Dasher Stories, where I give you stories on what it's like to be a DoorDash driver, along with tips, tricks, rants, and raves. Also, sprinkle in a little bit of roadie info in there. I'm also a roadie driver. Today I actually made the most money in one day, I believe. This week I'll have made the most money this week I've made off of roadie in the 2 or 3 weeks that I've had the app downloaded. Anyways, today it is Sunday. Believe it is the 19th, Sunday the 19th. They're throwing out a lot of $30 challenges. Yesterday there was a complete 30 deliveries for $30, and I got up to about 15 deliveries in the area that it was able to compete for the challenge. And then I had 2 deliveries that were not in an area that was for the challenge. So I had 17 deliveries altogether yesterday. Today, also, there was the same thing. Complete 30 deliveries in one day, get $30. I got about 11 deliveries done today. Yeah, I think I got 11 out of the 30 done. So I didn't hit the challenge either one of these days. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a challenge tomorrow. I doubt it. I think it's really strange that there is a $30 challenge on Sunday for 30 deliveries. Also, a $30 challenge Saturday in the same area. So who knows? Maybe there'll be a challenge tomorrow. If all goes according to plan tomorrow, and I get up at a decent time, and I will be in my Focus, my main dashing car, I probably could hit 30 deliveries tomorrow if there was a challenge, but we'll see. Anyways, what the point of today's video is today is the first day that I took out the Buick Regal for dashing. So to bring you guys up to speed, on Friday I took a trip over to the Mendocino, it's called the Mendocino Auto Auctions. Basically they just got a bunch of vehicles there. Some are in good condition, some aren't. Some are beat up, some aren't beat up, some are really dirty, some aren't really dirty. Basically you offer, cars are listed at a certain price, and you make an offer and you just go from there. I guess if there's more people there, and there's like a lot of people there, there would actually be bidding. Like you could actually be bidding against somebody else on the same car. There's like nobody there when I was there. I was the only person there. So basically I went out there Friday. I had my mom give me a ride out there because I wanted to get a car. So like I had her give me a ride out there so I could buy a car and drive it back. Basically that's what I did. I found a $3,000 Buick, 2003 Buick Regal. I offered them $2,500 for it. They said 27. They wanted 3,000. I offered them 25. They came back with 27. I go, oh, okay, let's go ahead and, what's the difference? Big deal. So, bought a Buick Regal for $2,700, and I'm basically just gonna put gas and oil in that thing and use it to dash until it dies. Who knows? Maybe it'll last me a couple of years. Maybe it will last me a year. Maybe it'll last me 6 weeks. Who knows? But I'm using that car to make money. So today, and to keep the miles off of my Focus, because I still owe money on that, and I'd like to pay it off before it gets ran in. I'd like to pay it off or trade it in for something brand new before I run it into the ground. And if I did not get a second car to alleviate some of those miles, I would run that car into the ground. No doubt. There's no way around it. Unfortunately, there's no way around the miles. I have to drive miles to make money. The town that I live in, dead. I can even, well, I don't want to mess up my video, but I'm almost 99.9% sure I could pull up the app right now, and the area that I live in is gray. The area that I live in, it's had DoorDash for about almost a month now, and it's gray, 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 always gray. Once in a while, it will say it's busy or very busy, and it happens to be when I'm out of town. Or there have been a few times where I did. If it is busy and I'm logged in and I'm in town, I can get like 2 or 3 orders. Luckily, they're offering $5 peak pay on these orders. So if I do 2 orders, there's a good possibility it could be anywhere from $8 to $12. And if there's something hidden on there, it could be a $13, $14 order. So if I'm hanging out at home, I'm hanging out hanging out where I live for the day, and I get 2 orders, I could easily make $20, $30 on 2 orders, but that's if I'm lucky. There's not enough business in this town for me to make a living staying here. I can't stay here in the town that I live in and work from home and do DoorDash and make the money that I need to make. I need to drive. And the closest market to me, which is consistently fairly busy, it's slowed down a little bit, but today was really good. Today it was busy, busy, busy. I think that had to do with football too, because I got a lot of pizzas. But the nearest market, which is somewhat busy, is 30 miles away. That's Ukiah. So that's 30 miles to travel there and then 30 miles back. And that's if I'm just staying there. And I don't even think there's enough business. I can have good days in Ukiah, but if I really, really want to make some money in a day, I really want to knock some deliveries out, I have to travel to the Santa Rosa section of the map. And to get to Healdsburg or Windsor, which Healdsburg is where the Santa Rosa section starts, and then Windsor is the section that I like to work in, 70 or 80 miles, give or take, from my house to there. But I can go out there and make $150, $200 in a day just in that area and then work my way back up. I just don't want to be, and that's the thing. I like what I do. I like DoorDashing. I like driving. But I can't put all those miles on just one car. Simple as that. So that's why today was the first day that I took the Buick Regal out for dashing. So, like I said, I did about 11 deliveries today. I had a few shopping delivers. I've been to Safeway 5 times today. 2 shopping delivers, 2 prescription pickups for roadie, and then I take that back. I've been to Safeway 6 times today. 2 shopping delivers, 2 prescription pickups for roadie, 1 attempted prescription pickup for roadie, but the pharmacy was closed, so I got paid $4 to walk around the store for 10 minutes. And then, before I came back home, I stopped at the Safeway in my town and got myself some groceries for the week. So I've been to Safeway 5 times today. And if anybody has watched my videos knows I don't like Safeway. I don't like Safeway. I don't like the employees. I don't like the customers. I don't like the fact that there's 1 register open when they got a store full of customers. I do not like Safeway. But not too bad. My trips there weren't too bad today. So anyways, did a couple shopping delivers, did a couple restaurants, a few McDonald's, Panda Express, and then like I said, I did 2 roadie orders. It's actually really funny. I did one, was about an $8 night, or it was 8. Now here's the thing with roadie. I'm gonna give a little tip to you guys, especially if you're a multi-apper like I am. Be patient when it comes to roadie, because the money for these gigs go up the longer they're out, the longer they haven't been claimed. Basically, I'll get into it. The first delivery I had today, I was waiting in a donut shop doing a DoorDash order, and I pulled up the roadie app and seen, oh snap, there's a prescription drop-off up the street from me at the Safeway. Okay. At the time, it was $8. It was like an $8 offer when I looked at it while I was still doing the DoorDash order. So I went and dropped off the DoorDash order. This is maybe about 10, 15 minutes or so from the time that I saw the offer to the time that I dropped off the DoorDash order. So I park my car, get out, and I look back at the roadie app. Well, now that's bumped up $1 because it's been waiting. It's a $9 offer now. So, cool. I paid an extra $1 just because I waited a little bit. Now, the second roadie delivery I did today, the first time I got it, I believe it was a $10 offer the first time I got it. And I drove to the Safeway and the pharmacy was closed due to they were at lunch. So they have little things in the roadie app to where you can, if you need assistance, they have different prompts. So I went to the prompt that said the pickup, what's your issue? It's one of the things said the pickup location is closed. So I hit that button and then it gave me a thing to where wait for 10, 12 minutes. If the place doesn't open back up in like 10, 12 minutes, then you can cancel, you get paid $4. That's what happened. Went out, did a little bit of dashing then. Actually, I did really, really good. After I left the Safeway from that, attempting to do that roadie delivery, I started up a dash, and I made like $53 in that dash, about 2 hours or so. I made about 53 bucks, and I was like, all right, I know I made $100 today. And to be honest, I really didn't want to go out today. I woke up today, I felt like straight garbage. I was tired. My stomach was all upset, like not like I was sick or anything, but like I had ate something that didn't set right well with me. So like, yeah, I was tired. My tummy wasn't feeling that great, you know. So I really, really didn't want to go out today, but I knew I had to go make some money, and I'm glad I went out today. And I wanted to take this car out and see how it does. You know, I drove it about 100 miles today altogether. A little over 100 miles with everything, and I think it held up pretty well. So as long as I keep oil in it and, you know, make it last, I think I'm going to last for maybe a year. So I'm probably get a year or so out of this car. Who knows? Maybe I'll see if I can find a Buick dealership that's near me, and maybe I'll actually have them do the service on it, so they can tell me what, you know, they can tell me if something needs to be fixed on it, or, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But I really didn't want to go out today, but I'm glad I did. Obviously, by that last dash, I made 53 bucks. And I was like, all right, I think I'm done for the. And at that point, I was like, all right, I think I'm done for the day. And then I went to go ahead and I checked the roadie app one more time. Well, it was that same delivery that the pharmacy had offered when they were closed. Because it was the same name. It was the same customer name. I remembered the customer name. And so I zoomed on the offer. And so now, since this offer had been posted before they went to lunch, somebody had tried to pick it up while they were at lunch. And now they have came back from lunch, and this offer still has not been accepted or bidded on by anybody. I went and looked at this offer that originally started like a $9 offer. It was now a $26 offer to go to the Safeway and drop off these pills a block away. You're damn right I jumped on that. So, be patient when it comes to roadie. Don't feel like you got to hop on it right away. But at the same time, don't wait too long, because then the offer might not be there anymore. I've had that happen before, to where I saw an offer and I'm like, let me just go ahead and wait till I get these DoorDash deliveries done, and then I'll bid on this offer. And then the offer was gone. Also, too, something I realize I can do now, if I'm in the process of delivering an order and, like, say they're about to hand it to me and I know there's a roadie offer, go ahead and bid on that offer. It could take up to 15 minutes before they accept you for the gig. So instead of dropping off a DoorDash or Uber Eats order, whatever the other app that is, other apps you're doing, instead of waiting until you complete that order that you're currently on to go and see if you want to go ahead and take this roadie offer and bid on it, just bid on it before you drop that order off, because more than likely by the time you drop it off, you'll have been accepted for the gig, and then you can start working your way there. anyways, that's how that went. And now I just want to talk about the Buick Regal for a little bit. It's a boat. It is a boat. If you don't know what I mean when I say a boat, meaning that once I get that thing up to speed, whatever the speed is, so say I'm in a 35 mile an hour zone, a 40 mile an hour zone, whatever. And it's mainly like in the towns and the cities, and I'm going from stoplight to stoplight. I'm coasting. That thing is so heavy and it's such a boat that I give it a little bit of gas and then I coast to the next stoplight or the next light or the next stop sign. And it has some power to it too. This 2003 car has more power under the hood than my 2014 car. But at the same time, my 2014 is a little Ford hatchback. It's a little, it's a little buggy. This thing is a boat. It's heavy. It's metal. It's heavy. So it needs that power to get it moving. Gas on it. I think it burns. I think it burns a lot of. I think it burns. It definitely burns through more gas than my Focus does. But it has a really big gas tank in it. So I put gas in it on Friday after I bought it, and that put me up to a little over a half a tank. And then I went out and drove about 100 miles or so today, and it was still above a quarter tank when I got back. So I filled it up, and now it's a little, I didn't fill it back up. I put like $10 in it because I went and bought some smokes. Put the rest gave him $20 for the smokes and said just put the rest on the pump. And I think I got like $10 back. And that put me up to about a half a tank again. So I think it's got a really big tank, even though it burns through a lot of gas. I think it doesn't have the greatest gas mileage because it's a boat and it's heavy and you gotta move that hunk of metal, but it's got a big gas tank. Windows. This could be a little bit of an issue. Sometimes the windows want to work. Sometimes they don't want to work. In fact, I actually had an issue where I had the window all the way down towards the end of my day, and I'm hitting the button. No, I cannot get it to come back up. And none of the other windows were working either, so I'm like, that could be an issue. I don't want to be pulling into parking lots and going into businesses and staying in there for 5, 10, 15 minutes with my front window just flat out down and people will just reach right into my car. So when I went to go pick up that roadie delivery, the last one of the day, that last delivery, that $23 one, my window was stuck down in the Safeway parking lot. And I'm like, oh, it's nobody steal my stuff, because Ukiah is kind of an S-hole of a town at certain times. There's a lot of Jaspies running around. So anyways, I picked up the roadie delivery and I started driving down the road, and I got the window to roll up. So it rolled up. I got the window to roll up. Cool. Parked the car, dropped off the roadie delivery at the, a lot of these prescription deliveries are going to nursing homes. So that's just a heads up there too, that if you're really not cool with going into nursing homes and in places like that, maybe you don't want to do these prescription drop-offs. I talked about a little bit about yesterday how I don't deliver to COVID hospitals anymore, or COVID hotels anymore, because the security there are just way too top flight security of the world, Craig, and I don't want to deal with it. So far, the senior citizen nursing homes haven't been too bad delivering there. I just tell them that, hey, I got a prescription for so-and-so, and they go, oh, okay, cool. And I just ask the nurse for their name. I go, hey, it technically needs a signature. All I need is your name, and then I can take care of the rest, So I got the window to roll up as I was on my way there, and then started the car back up. And I noticed then I wasn't able to roll it down. So now thankfully, before I got home, I got the window all the way up. So, when I drive the car again, I think I'll just try to roll the window down a little bit, because if it gets stuck, I don't want it all the way down. But I can still at least have it cracked a little bit, because then I'm driving, I couldn't get the window down. I'm like, man, I'm starting to cook in here. And it was only about 76, maybe 80 degrees today, but it had just rained yesterday, so it was humid. It was muggy and humid. That 70, 80 degrees felt like a wet, hot 85, 90 inside of a car. And so I'm like, well, I guess I'll just have to run the AC a little bit, because I'm cooking in here. Anyways, this video's gone a little bit long. I gotta hop in the shower. I gotta shave my face up. I want to make some dinner and watch some 60 Days In. I'm actually binge watching all the seasons right now, and get ready for tomorrow. I don't work out today. It's Sunday. I don't work out on Sundays, so really all I got to do is shower and cook my dinner, and then I can relax, get stoned, eat food, and enjoy the rest of my Sunday, knowing that I did well today for not wanting to go out today and not wanting to go out and hit the road today. I did good, considering I didn't even want to be out on the road today. So anyways, it's been Thomas's Dasher Stories. Didn't really tell you too much about, I did tell you a little bit about dashing today, but I also threw in some roadie in there, and, you know, told you about what it's like to drive a 2003 Buick Regal. Anyways, it's been Thomas's Dasher Stories. I will see you guys in the next video.